Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. It is literally Andy leaving to go to school time. I'm watching him get in the taxi now. This morning he's got up like a different kid again. He's got up like Andy again. He was up before us when we came downstairs at 7 o'clock. He was already down here. He hasn't been doing that all week. He was watching his YouTube videos, messing around playing his games, watching his normal TV shows, eating his normal breakfast, no problems at all. And he's just put his shoes on when we asked and gone to school when we asked. So I don't really know what was going on for those 4 days of generally sort of deteriorating mood and behaviour. But the important thing is this morning he's just clicked back into normal routine. He's gone to school without any problems. I don't imagine we're going to get any kind of phone calls today. And he's off to his respite tonight. So that was a weird few days. I wasn't anticipating all this rain. I've just recorded an awesome couple of collaboration videos with Dan from the Aspie World. They're going to be out next week. One on this channel, one on his channel. And we're talking about the relationship between young people with autism and their parents. I think it's pretty insightful, if I do say so myself. So keep an eye out for those next week and go check out Dan in the meantime. A link to his channel should be down in the description if Future Kev's done his job. At this point, I was planning on walking through this car park telling you all about the rest of the day, but it is throwing it down with rain. I just need to get in and get out quickly because I have got a busy day ahead of me. It's gone 11 o'clock. I still haven't recorded today's Football Manager video. I need to go into Tesco and try and find some stickers to do a sticker video. I also need to do my wrestling predictions video. I've got to edit the vlog that comes out. Basically, I've not done any work yet. Apart from, I've done some of next week's work. Future Kev's loving it. Current Kev has got a really busy day ahead of him now, so I'm going to disappear for a few hours from you lot, go and crack on with some work hidden away in the studio, and probably hook back up with you later on this afternoon when we should have Andy back with us again, and hopefully he'll be in the mood to be on the vlog today and you can see him for 10 minutes before he disappears off to his respite for the weekend. We've got the Avengers of Infinity War coming up tonight as well. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be so cool. Hello.
I'm going Haven.
You are? Have you had a good day at school?
Yeah.
What did you do?
To go Haven.
You're going to go?
School.
What do you want to eat?
3 waffles.
You want 3 waffles?
And 6 crisps.
And 6 crisps.
6 waffles and 3 crisps.
6 waffles and 3 crisps.
Okay.
And then we'll go.
Haven.
Yeah, okay. So it's just gone 3 o'clock. We're supposed to be there for 5 o'clock and it takes about an hour and a half. We're supposed to have left by 3:30, but he came in with his order ready. He wants 6 waffles and 3 bags of crisps before he goes. He has his waffles done in the toaster at the moment, so we can't just put them 6 in the oven all in one go. So he's going to have 2, then 2, then 2, then some crisps, and then we'll go.
Second purple.
Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
You seem a lot better than you were yesterday. You're happy now?
Let's see what his thing says.
It's remarkable how much of an improvement we've had from where we've been every day this week. You've seen every day this week, he's been very reluctant to be on camera. He's not been happy at all. You know all the shenanigans that we went through yesterday with him trying to refuse to go and then trying to come home again. But you saw on the little bit of video that we put into the end of yesterday's vlog, and if you didn't stay till the end of the vlog, that's why you should, because Andy was on the end yesterday, that he was seemingly back to normal when he got home from school yesterday. It seemed he was having a difficult week, needed to hit rock bottom and then bounce back up again when he realised he wasn't getting out of it and he was being kept in his routine. And yeah, he seems absolutely fine and back to normal now. Looking forward to a good weekend of respite and happy as anything. It seems like our little mini crisis is over. Having said that, maybe not, because we suspect one of the issues around the whole of this week was the fact that he didn't get to use the hot spa at school on Monday and it threw his whole week off. There's a note in his bag saying it's still not fixed, so he's not going to be able to use it on Monday again.
Well, apparently he didn't do it all day.
But he had a really good day, so I don't know. Hopefully it won't be as much of an issue next week because he's now been for a week where he didn't get to use it and it wasn't the end of the world. Although he struggled, he got through the week, so hopefully he'll get through next week and then when it does work again, it might be a nice treat, or, and this is probably equally as likely, he might just refuse to ever use it again in case it's taken away. Because sometimes if he loves something enough and he doesn't get to use it all the time, he just won't use it at all. His iPod Touch is a good example of that. He used to be absolutely obsessed with it, but he dropped it once, cracked the screen. Even when it was replaced with one that didn't have a cracked screen, he refused. He would not touch it because he was so upset when it broke. So he might never use the spa again, which would be awful. But you've had a good day.
Yeah.
Good. I think that's your first set of waffles have just popped. He's now been home just over an hour. It's just gone 4 o'clock. We should have left half an hour ago. He's just finished his 7th and 8th waffles. And as I said, right, let's get in the car then. Now he's having the crisps. So although he had 2 extra waffles against his initial budget, he still wants the 3 bags of crisps. At least there's not going to be any fear of him getting there and weighed as underweight this time. Also, Dave has a new habit where whenever I pick up this camera, he starts just terrorising the place and grabbing stuff out the bins. He knows I'm distracted and can't tell him off. Is it nearly time to go, Andy? Are you nearly finished?
One more quick.
Okay, 1 more crisps, because we need to go. You're supposed to be there.
McDonald's.
And you want to go to McDonald's as well?
Yeah, but this week ups again.
Good. And you want 3? Goodness me! And finally, we're leaving. Oh, and it's really raining. I've not been outside it today, I don't think.
Go inside.
It's horrible rain. Well, he's just recorded using the machine through Andy's eyes.
Video.
I don't know when it's going to be out though, because he's taking the camera with him so he can use it over the weekend. So I guess it'll be out on Sunday if he reminds me to make it, which I think is a pretty good chance he's going to remind me to take the footage off and make the video.
What's this?
Oh, what, from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. So what are you having?
The Cadbury cups.
3 and a red pop. In addition to... Yeah, he picked it
Enjoy.
himself. In addition to the 8 waffles he already ate
come
at
on,
home,
please.
plus the crisps. I mean, a quick calorie count in my head. I know we'll take the meat out of the burgers, but you're looking at, including the Coke, I would say about 1,500 calories between getting home from school at 3 o'clock and getting to his respite care at like 5:30 when we eventually get there. 1,500 calories. That's insane. Even I would struggle with that.
It's a camera.
Find a way to fight through though, probably. Anna pointed out on the way out that they're doing DC in their Happy Meals. Luckily it's not action figures, so I don't need to go and buy a Happy Meal. But Superman, Batman, Batgirl, I think. I didn't see what they all were, but it's basically just weird little accessory things. So I can live without them. Yeah, it's now 10 o'clock at night and we're leaving the cinema. Why? Deadpool 2 was on there when I drove in. It's still at 13. It's not out yet. Yeah, it's gone 10 o'clock at night. We're at the cinema. We've finished watching the movie. I'll explain why there's been nothing in between when we get home. We're home. It's been a stressful evening. I don't even know how to explain this in a way that adults are going to understand. Basically, without interruption, basically there's a shop, a Chinese takeaway that we drive past on the way into Boston every time we go there, and it's called Yummy House. And I shout Yummy House and Andy goes, yeah, Yummy House, and we just both shout Yummy House. And today it wasn't there. They'd taken the sign down and replaced it with some stupid off license or something.
International food.
And from then on, everything just went wrong. As part of changing Yummy House into something stupid, Stupid House, basically we'll call it now. Yummy House became Stupid House, and through a sequence of events that started from there, they moved the start time of the movie forward an hour. So rather than it starting at 8 o'clock like I thought it did,
7.
It actually started at 7 o'clock. I thought we went interrupting. It actually started at 7 o'clock. So when we dropped Andy off, I mean, when we were casually slowly walking out of McDonald's at like 5:20 without a care in the world, because I knew the film started at 8, there was no rushing. But I thought we went interrupting. We We dropped him off probably about 6:10 in Boston, which is about an hour away from the cinema. Realised we hadn't brought him any pop. No worries, we've got loads of time. The movie doesn't start until 8 o'clock. So she keeps doing that. She was with me through all of this. She knew what the time was. And she claims she knew the film started at 7. If that's the case, why did we so casually toddle off to buy pop? Yep, we're not interrupting, remember? We zipped. You haven't unzipped yet. And we eventually left Boston about 6:20. I thought I'll just check the start time of the film. I'm pretty sure it was 8 o'clock, but it could have been 15:15, it could have been 10:10. And we realised that Yummy House, now Stupid House, had changed the time and it had moved to 7 o'clock. And I had to drive very angrily, very fast to get to the cinema. We didn't get to have any dinner. We were going to have dinner on the way because we had so much time because the film didn't start until 8 o'clock. We formed a plan on the way to the cinema where I was going to slam the brakes on as we drove past the entrance. Anna was going to rush out of the car into the cinema, pick up our 3D glasses, and while I went and parked the car, then I was going to run and meet her and then we were going to go into the movie. All that went swimmingly. We sat down in the seats about 4 seconds before the Marvel ident went up on the screen, and we then proceeded to watch Infinity War, and it was excellent. And then we came home and it's now nearly 11 o'clock at night and I've still got to watch the wrestling. So yeah, the film was great. Just Yummy House, Stupid House,
Like Kevin?
absolutely ruining everything.
No, what actually happened was on Wednesday you told me 8 o'clock and I went, okay,
Exactly.
that's fine.
And then the story ended and then we picked up where I just started.
And then you went, oh no, they've only got 2 seats right at the front. You didn't want to sit there. I was like, okay, find another one. So you went through and you went, oh, the 3Ds at 7. Should I book them? I went, do what you want. You booked them for 7 on Wednesday. So I assumed that in this mind of yours, 7, not 8, 7. So when you were letting Andy have his 8 waffles and 3 bags of crisps and then his 3 burger buns and then stopping at Cobb to get the syringe, then to his Haven, then back to the shop to get some pop, then back to Haven and then pulling up something to eat, and then I went, we're cutting it fine for 7, and then you proceeded to go through your phone and then you hit the window.
I did hit the window.
And then
because I realised what Yummy House had done to me.
So we pulled out and was going up the street and went, just check for me. So I checked and went, yes, 7, like I said. And then he swore and hit the window again and then proceeded to speed.
This is on video. Drove just at the speed limit.
Well,
what did I do?
At the speed limit, but
I drove at the speed limit, didn't I? Thank you.
But you did get angry when we had to stop because of the police cars.
Well, what business have people got crashing their cars when I've got to get to the cinema?
Because it stopped the traffic.
If anyone was injured or knows anyone who was injured in that car crash, I apologise for my insensitivity.
No, it was more cosmetic. Everyone was out. Everyone looked fine. There was no ambulance. It was just a police car and a fire engine. But you proceeded on, and the amount of words that were coming out of this mouth, can't say them on camera.
Which means they didn't happen.
They did happen. Oh, I could tell them all.
I think the moral of this tale is you need to get into the habit of, when stuff like that is going on, pointing a camera in my face, point a phone in my face, film some of it.
I didn't want to, because you kept talking and then proceeding to make me laugh because you went, now I won't know when to turn my phone on silent, and that was it.
I went through that whole movie with my phone vibrating in my pocket constantly because I wasn't told to turn it off.
But it's just good practice.
No! You do it when they tell you to do it. You don't do it a moment before, and if they don't tell you, then that's their fault. And they didn't tell me because of Yummy House moving the start time of the movie.
No, they didn't, Kevin. That was you.
Well, I don't as far as I'm concerned, it was booked for 8 o'clock. It was always booked for 8 o'clock. And I would like it going on record that if some people always knew it was 7 o'clock, they perhaps should have hurried us along a little bit earlier in the day.
You booked it, right? You're the one in charge of the car, not me. So I was just going by because you had booked it at 7.
You'll see that she's shoving me, don't you?
Because it's so silly.
The important thing is, she knows how long it takes to get from Boston to Peterborough.
But I thought you knew a secret way, so I left you to it.
I knew a secret
Did
way,
we not find
but we
it?
sat in traffic all the way there. We never went the secret way on the way home before.
Excuse me, but normally we would come home, but we were going to the cinema, so I knew we wouldn't be coming back here to go to town. There's got to be a quicker way. And you booked the tickets. So you booked them.
I didn't.
They were
I
in
booked
your
them for
phone.
8.
But you've done this before. When we were going to pick up Andrew, you had to be there for 10:30. No, we didn't. 2:30.
It was supposed to be 10:30.
No, it was never supposed to be 2:30.
I just...
No.
World, stop messing with my times. I've now got 7 hours of wrestling to watch before I go to bed. If you've enjoyed today's vlog, make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs and probably time-changing shenanigans and whatever else. Chinese restaurants that become time machines. Thank you very much for watching.